What's up, guys? So I got to see Annabelle Comes Home, and this movie
Took a giant shit on my face. Literally.
This movie was awful, and there's a lot of things that I didn't like about it, including all of it. But for real though, the only reason I went to see this movie was because of the premise. I thought the premise was pretty dope. It's set back in the Warrens' house, and they have the basement full of all these different artifacts that are related to different ghosts and different demonic entities, I would say. And one of the babysitters goes down, touches everything, releases Annabelle, and Annabelle just gets to release all these evil entities out to torment them. Great premise. I'm ready to see these scary demonic entities come to life, but the demonic entities that do come are not scary at all, and this movie is boring as fuck. Bruh. I don't really dislike movies that often. I usually like to go see movies that I know I'm gonna like, or that I kind of know what I'm going into. And with Annabelle Comes Home, I thought I was gonna go into a scary film. However, this movie was not scary, and it was incredibly boring, and it was a waste of time and money in my opinion. So far this year, there has been no movie where I just wanted to walk out of the theater, but this movie made me want to walk out of the theater just because of how slow and how boring it was. We do not really care about these main characters. There's really no plot line. The plot line is the premise, like I told you, and these three people have to survive in the house against these entities that don't really want to kill them at all. They don't care to do anything. They just play with them, and I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing that. I remember watching La Llorona. I was like, okay, this might be the last Conjuring film I ever see, because La Llorona, even though it had jump scares, it was just dull. It was empty. There was nothing to make me remember this film. It didn't take any risks. When I watch a horror film, I want it to stick with me. I want it to leave me with something like, dang, that was messed up, or like, man, that's true horror. This movie had none of that. This movie was just an empty experience that most of my audience members, when they got out, they were like, this movie sucked. And I was like, dude, I'm right there with you. And I know Chris Stuckman tore this movie apart, and I agree 100% with him. I think Jeremy Johns said the movie was kind of fun. There's a lot of good humor and good scary moments. The humor, there's one joke that's ongoing, so I guess that's humorous. But for me, I mean, even though it was a chuckle, that was probably the best part of the movie, that little chuckle. Because everything else was just boring and dull and annoying. And even the jump scares, like, you're known for being a jump scare filled fest. You're known for this jump scare universe. And they just completely lose it here. Like, they don't even have good jump scares. Like, if you're gonna be a flat jump scare movie, at least have good jump scares. No, they'll build up a jump scare, and then they'll completely, like, abandon it, and you're like, okay, well, something else is gonna pop out. But no, it just ends. Like, that's it. They just build it up for nothing. Nothing happens, and then we just go on for another 30 minutes of nothing happening. And then at the very final, like, climax of it, when all the jump scares start coming up, they're all in the trailer, and they're all not scary. Like, it's boring. The people that pop up are not scary at all. There is one scary aspect to it, and that is Daniela, the girl who releases all the spirits. The reason why she goes down there is because she lost her father, and she wants to reconnect with her father. They got in a car accident together. She was driving, and he died, so she feels like it's her fault that he's dead. And he comes back, and he's not this great father as the evil entity as Annabelle portrays him. She brings him back as like a scary demonic force, which was awesome. That's a great plot line, but they only show it one time, and it's in one scene, and then it's never brought up again, really. It's just done with. And I was like, well, you had something really good there. The samurai entity is boring, not scary at all. It's a fucking suit of armor, bro, with nothing in it, and it just looks. And like, that's supposed to be scary? I don't know. The child actress, I feel bad for her because she does an amazing job. Like, she's actually really good. I mean, really good, actually. I was very invested in her character, but that is because she's a kid. You know, you're going to be invested in any kid because they're innocent, and you feel bad for them. You want good things to happen to them. But she does carry the film a lot. Daniela's character, I thought she was dumb. I liked her backstory about the dad thing, but they didn't really explore it too much. Enough for me to feel like, okay, I get where she's coming from. I get what she's doing. She just comes off as a dumb girl most of the time, and it was just bad writing. Annabelle Comes Home is not horrifying. It's not scary. And it's not interesting in the slightest. And I really think it's one of the worst movies I've seen this year. So Annabelle Comes Home, I give it a 2 out of 10. I don't recommend. Don't watch it with a friend, because I'm never going to watch it again. Bruh. Sorry. But yeah, the movie sucks. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Took a giant shit on my face. Literally.
Literally?
Not literally. It's disgusting. Jesus. What's the matter with you?